I mean, I'll be okay when I get here. I'm not overly excited. I'm excited always to get on the floor, but not overly excited because it's a preseason game. I'm just excited, more importantly, to see, the good work we've been putting in, this week and trying to implement that into as close to a game situation as possible.
Have you guys gotten to a point where you decided how many minutes you're going to play tomorrow?
No.
What do you think is the hardest thing for a young guy coming into the league to learn?
What do I think the hardest thing for a young guy to learn coming? That's a good question. I think being efficient with your time. Understand how to get the best work out of less minutes than not so good work with a lot of minutes. Meaning, you can get the same work done in 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, if you're just very efficient with it, and you don't have to be on your feet a lot. When you're young, you wake up the next day and you feel great no matter what you did the night before. So it takes a while for you to understand like your body and how protecting your body, is the most important because it can catch up with you.
This is a team that barely missed the playoffs last year. And obviously, I would think this group is aspiration to make the playoffs. That's the team you kind of have to buy with. When you play them in the preseason, is there any scouting going on by you and the rest of the team in terms of trying to not concentrate on what you're doing, but getting to know you?
Well, I mean, listen, they brought back the same team. They added IT. But for the most part, it's the same team, so it's not. I don't think they're changing what they're doing. What they do works very well. For the most part, it starts with the Joker. He's going to be the guy in the middle of the floor, playmaking, and all those guys move around. And from Gary Harris to Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap is a great playmaker as well. And then they bring in Will Barton and those guys off the bench. So they play with a lot of high pace. They move the ball. They share the ball. I know Mike Malone from my days back in Cleveland, so I know what he's all about. So there's your scouting.
LeBron, when you're playing teams like Denver now, 3 or 4 times versus 1 or 2.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Dave. I mean, this is my first time in the Western Conference, so I really don't know. But competition is competition, and I know all about that.
You've always had pretty good continuity from year to year with teammates. You play with a lot of the same guys year to year. What's it like for you just to have a completely new team, and what's the biggest adjustment?
It's challenging. I'm not saying it's easy. It's challenging to learn a whole new group, but I love challenges. I like being around basketball minds and guys that want to work and guys that want to play ball. So there's been good energy in here this whole week.
It looked like you were watching film of the team's practice yesterday. What did you learn about the team from going back through and watching that?
Just making mental notes.
Some of your former teammates have said one of the biggest adjustments playing with you is kind of getting used to being open even when they don't necessarily know or think they're open. How's that going here?
You have to ask my teammates.
LeBron, what do you guys need to do to become an effective switching defense? That's something they did a lot last year.
You have to be physical at the point of attack, and then you have to communicate throughout the whole possession.
I know it's still early, but what have impressed you about the young guys?
I think they're just committed to getting better. They're in here early, and they're leaving late, and you can appreciate that.
A lot of these guys.
I mean, I think it's a new relationship. It will be the same as if you met someone and you started a relationship with them in a week. What would be your relationship with someone if you had a relationship with them for a week? You'd be like, I'm still learning them. So, but it's off to a good start, I would say.
A lot of these guys were in grade school when you started in the league, and your poster on their wall and everything. Was there any point when you first started coming into the gym where there was kind of that initial awe or excitement on their part?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, that's a question for those guys. But at the end of the day, they want to get better. This organization and the guys that was here last year has accepted me with open arms, and I appreciate that.
Is it important to you that it is business-like on their part, and that they came in mentally kind of past that excitement?
I think they knew from Magic and from Rob and from the coaching staff that this was going to be a different year for them mentally, no matter if I signed here or not. I think we all seen in the second half of the season how well they played and what they was able to do to get better. And then when I signed and we made some other signees in Rondo and Lance and all those guys, I think the message was clear that, you know, we want to play, you know, some good basketball and be professional like, you know, and, you know, so this is a very respected organization. It's a very respected, you know, franchise, obviously from the start, and we want to get it back to that.
Hey, LeBron, Luke said he was either surprised or impressed that Lonzo didn't do much this summer because of the knee, but he looked like you couldn't really tell. Did you feel that way playing against him? Did he look like he was getting up and down?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know he was going to be, you know, full go so fast, you know, and he's been going through live drills the last, you know, 2.5 days. So, I mean, his bounce is there, his speed is there, and so I don't even know if he even had surgery.
He's only 20, maybe that helps.
LeBron, what do you think you've learned the most from Magic since you've been here, watching him operate? What stands out to you?
I think, listen, he was very close to Dr. Buss and what he built around here. Obviously, we all know that, the history. And for him to be back here, part of his organization, trying to put together, you know, the fruition and the dreams and the product of what Dr. Buss is doing and now what Jeannie is doing. This is one of his goals. Could be, you know, even bigger than winning the championship him as a player. So to be here and to be along on that path with him is, like I said, is greatly appreciated on my behalf.
Did he express that to you? Is he bigger?
No, that's just my thought.
Does he mention Dr. Buss?
There's conversations.
Did you ever meet Dr. Buss?
I don't believe so. No, I don't think so.
LeBron, what impact does having a vertical threat like JaVale have on the pick and roll game?
It just puts pressure on the defense. Anytime you have a lob threat, a guy that can bounce like that, it puts so much pressure on the defense because you're always afraid of a lob threat, afraid of guys like, you know, DeAndre Jordan, you know, JaVale McGee, guys who can, you know, get off a pick and roll and get down the floor and be able to get up there, excuse me, and get above the rim. So, you know, it's definitely beneficial to our team.
The last question?
Cruz was saying that he's been playing the 5 a little bit here in camp. What do you think is the biggest thing that someone would have to learn from moving up to the 4 to the 5?
Well, we want to be a positionless team, and you know, there's going to be times where we all play in different positions. So, I think that's going to be the you know, the benefit of our ball club. And with Kuz at the 5, at the 4, at the 3, Bi at the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, myself at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at times. You know, we have a lot of guys that can play a lot of different positions. Bees can play 2, 3, 4, 5. So. You know, we have a lot of guys that can play multiple positions. It's going to work well for our team, so it's good. We just have to help rebound.